Right guys, Strats here. Today the WarZ gameplay from the alpha stage got released at PAX Prime 2012, and this would be like a quick video showing like the analysis and the breakdown of the gameplay that's been released so far and what you can see from it, like there's some things you may have missed and like some of the details of how things look like they're going to be working. This is an alpha stage, this is not like representing what the final game is going to look like, but hopefully this is like a close representation.
Alright dude, I'm here.
Right, first to the HUD. This is like a screenshot of him just looking like, because you can see all the things on the screen. Top right, there's a ear and eye symbol. This is showing how visible you are to the zombies and how much noise you are making while moving around. They fill up when you're moving and walking into open spaces, and of course light will affect it with the eye. This guy seems to be crouching a lot, so he doesn't seem to be making a lot of noise. They fill up from right to left, like the red bar filling up, so he's obviously quite visible at the moment. He's not making a lot of noise because he's standing still. Down to the bottom left there's a silhouette of a man which has got a filled-in chart up to his waist signifying the health which the player has left. We don't see him take any damage in the video, so we can't see how much damage zombies take. But we can assume it will start to deplete quite fast, like a head to length on that body. But it obviously depends. There might be game modes with like different difficulties, so we can see when that comes out. If more information comes out about how much damage they do. To the left of that is a small symbol of a knife and fork which signifies food, and to the right of that a glass of water. These seem to be starting up at the top and going down. When they reach the bottom you obviously die of hunger or dehydration. It's not like DayZ where they like fade from green to red. You can clearly see how much time you've got left before you fall ill, due to not having any food or water. We don't see what food's in the game and how much they add to them, but we will see some water later in the video. And that's along the line along the bottom. There seems to be 6 slots, I think, that you can equip those 6 slots, and pressing the keys or scrolling a mouse or something will let you change between the 6 slots. And it's going to be like the main 6-0 inventory in DayZ. And then you see number 6, there's a bag. It says bag MRE, which I'm guessing is like a rucksack. So that takes up a space itself, which you can keep things in, like your equipment, and it acts as like a main inventory type thing. It has like you can put your food, ammo, medical supplies in it like that. But there is a gun attached to that. Number 1 slot, there is a gun. It's called the SIG SAUER 556, which is like a Sig Sauer. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's like seems to be how it would be pronounced. It's got 3 attachments on it. If you count them as attachments, there's a flashlight attachment, a reflex sight, and a suppressor, which shows that you can find like attachments lying around and attach them and deattach them as they take up a slot in your. There's like a venter in his bag. You see later that he has them all in there, and they obviously take up a slot. But if you've got the space, and I guess you can attach a gun. Also, another thing about his like health, like you see around his waist, the health. You can see that even though it's like depleted, his screen hasn't gone grey, and when he's zoomed out of sight, it's not very shaky. It's just like DayZ where you become like more unstable and things like that, where you need to take painkillers. Even though there are painkillers in the game, we'll see what they use for later on. Now this seems to be the first clip where you can actually hear like another player talking, but it doesn't sound like a radio. I'm going to play it again now, listen to this. So by the sounds of that, it sounds like that they're actually using a radio to communicate. So there's no one around, but you can still hear them. And for some like HD gameplay, it sounds a bit muffled and like a radio. So I don't know if you can equip a radio and use that, and you can talk to your friends like across the map or anything. That'll make it pretty good if you were like in game and you weren't using Skype or anything like that, and you wanted to make it really realistic.
No, where are you at?
I'm on top of the freeway near an auto garage.
The auto garage. Oh!
Right, he's now looking down sight, and you can see like on his red dot. Well, it's not really red dot; it's a bit of a red circle. So I don't know if you can like edit that or like find different sites with different like reflex in it. And I don't know about color and that, but it's just a general red circle site. I guess it applies to this situation. But you also like pay attention to the detail of the gun. Compared to like something like DayZ, that looks very like you see that light like shining on the top of the gun with like the lights reflecting off it, but down at the bottom it's quite darker. They like really paid attention to detail in that. But you can see on the building the shadows of the trees on the building. Considering this is an alpha stage, that is pretty impressive.
There's a zombie. Yeah, I see the freeway.
Now considering he's shining like his flashlight off the gun onto that zombie by the car, it doesn't seem to be reacting very well to it. That doesn't seem to be doing anything, it seems to be just standing there. I don't know if you have to shine on to it for a long time, or it has to be looking directly at you for it to take an effect, for it to go aggro on you. It just seems to be just sitting there while he shines a light on it from behind, so that seems like quite good. The zombies don't just aggro whenever you're near them.
I have a silencer, so I'll just drop him, okay?
Alright, go ahead.
No, that silence actually sounded pretty good. That sounded pretty like realistic and everything. But I don't know if you realise, like, listen to it again. But when he shot, it seemed like it was like a two-shot burst, like it went ba-bang, ba-bang when he shot his two shots. And he's only lost two shots, so it must have like only applied. I don't know if it was like a glitch in like the early stages, which I'm guessing it is. But that zombie went down pretty easily. 2 bullets, like zombie was down. And another thing, like with the building, there seems to be like a lot of zombies around them in DayZ. That one, there's just like one building with some cars, and there seems to be like just one zombie around, just lingering around. So I don't know if there's like a set number of zombies to spawn when you get near an area. And also, there's no like monitor, which is like in DayZ, which shows you how many zombie kills you got. I don't know if it's going to be like under that WarZ symbol in the top left, which I'm guessing it is, because it'd be pretty boring if you couldn't like measure your stats and see how well you've done. And I don't think you would really want to go off page to like be like AFK for a second to check how many kills you've got. I think they're going to implement that surely like in the top left-hand corner, because they've used all the corners. I don't know why they would not use that top left one.
Alright, he's done. I don't know. Let me go check, okay?
Now this is the first time we see him sprint in the gameplay. If you look down to the bottom left, there's like an orange line that's like going around the outside of the circle, like a circumference of the circle is emptying. And you see there's a little man that's appeared. That's obviously his stamina, and you can clearly see how much run you got there. It's not unlimited running off, or unlimited sprint anyway, like in DayZ, which I guess is more realistic. I guess you won't be able to run as far and as quickly if you want to go like long distance. I don't know, because I know there's like bonuses you can get. I'm guessing that might be one to let you run faster and to go a bit further, like a marathon type thing.
So how much ammo do you have left?
I'm just down to 2 rounds left.
2 rounds?
So you can see now he's now picking up his first item or loot that he's found. You can see there's a Stanag 30 mag on the ground, and it says hold E to pick up. So you obviously hold down E, and then the bar fills up around the E, and then it goes into your inventory. You can see there's a pistol next to it, which also shows like a little blue line around it. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead, but I guess it helps you find things easier in situations like this when you're in the dark.
Okay, there is a pistol here and 1 magazine here.
Yeah, grab it.
I'll take it for you.
Right, this is the first gun that he's seen. Before he picks up, you can hear him say to his friend, "I'll pick it up for you." So that might indicate there's some sort of trading system, and like for that, etc. You can like swap weapons instead of like dropping to the ground or putting them in your backpack for someone to take out of them, which can take time. He's also picked up the Stanag 30 mag, and that's then given him an extra round. It says 28 times 1 in the bottom right. It also says A, so we don't know what that's for yet. But yeah, he's picked up an extra mag, so we know the Stanag 30 round goes with this gun. Yeah, the SIG SAUER P226 seems to be the name of the pistol, and that's also a hold E to pick up. And then on the right it says new item added to. I guess it means added to his inventory, and that's like talking about the Stanag 30, which is also like in his main slots. I don't know if he has to move that, but it's in slot 3 now. I don't know why it's like defaultly gone to slot 3 instead of like slot 2, but that's obviously might be a bug, or might just send it to a random slot.
There's nothing in the card though. Well, I can really use some water and food because I'm running low on that. Oh well, there is the ambulance. I see something there, so I'm gonna go for it. Okay.
Okay. Well, if you see any water, save me some.
Yeah, sure.
He mentions about going and getting loot from the police car but nothing being in there, and then seeing the ambulance, obviously looking for hospital supplies. So that obviously means that you can get loot from vehicles now. So you don't have to find them in buildings. So if you're like walking out in the wilderness or down a road and you see a broken down car or there's like a flipped over vehicle, then chances are you might be able to find loot. So like it does expand the way you can go like looking for loot and like the different things you can find maybe.
Well, there.
He's found a med kit, so hopefully he can give it to himself, unlike in DayZ where you have to give a friend or anyone really to give you a blood transfusion, which can be quite annoying if you're playing on your own and you're low on health.
Here's the med kit. Take that. It's gonna help. Some pills.
He's found some painkillers. We don't really know what their main use is yet. I'm guessing it's going to work like DayZ, where they don't actually give you health. They might just like give you more stamina or let you be able to run faster. We can't really see much screen shaking, but we don't know if that's like taken into effect when he's like in his last legs of health. found some antibiotics, so you can obviously get ill in the game because we found painkillers and the med kit already. So there's obviously another use for antibiotic. It's like in DayZ, if you start coughing and get ill, or you stay cold too long, your health starts depleting. So this obviously solves that problem.
Nice. Okay. Well, there's a building that looks like a hospital, so there might be something in here. Nice. Water. That's what I need.
So the first thing in this loot pile is Electro A, which might be like some energy drink that lets you run faster. It then says instant oatmeal, so there's obviously some form of food that you can eat straight away without having to cook it. Finally, it says a water 1 litre bottle that you can obviously drink to refill your water.
I don't see anybody yet.
So this is his like main inventory. If you look at the top, it says the guns and how many clips he's got left in them. And next to that, it has a picture of a armor and a helmet symbol. He's obviously hasn't got any at the moment, so you can obviously add like extra armor to yourself, so you can like get more health. Which reminds, I don't think that's very fair, because if you're coming against like someone who's got like no guns or like armor or anything, you're obviously going to win a gunfight. So obviously, it doesn't takes the fairness out of it. And I take back saying about the BAGMRE. That's obviously not a backpack. It's not a bag. Obviously, means something. It has all the stuff that he's picked up, plus it says the reflex sight, the rifle flashlight, and the silencer, so that's obviously the attachments. To the right there's 2 boxes, both of them empty, so we don't quite know what goes in there. But then it says change backpack, so you can obviously change backpack if he wants to do that. Backpack type, he's got a medium backpack, a max weight 200 pounds, so you can obviously carry so much in your backpack, and because he hasn't got one, or he hasn't got anything in that main backpack, he must have the main inventory and a backpack that he hasn't used yet. He can, because like all of his stuff are in his main inventory. Weight 0 pounds. Now if you look to the right, it says Rome, so Roma. That's obviously the town he's in, or it might be like the main, like the name of the map, like Shanaris is for DayZ. There might be like different main maps. This might be the Rome map or the Roma map. I don't know how they're going to pronounce it again. I guess it's going to be Rome, like the city. Also the Electro Aid has like a red like beam around the back of it. I don't know if that like means anything, which I'm guessing it does, but we don't quite like know what that, if that's anything to do with it yet.
Yep, that's good. Let me drink some water and eat some food first, okay?
Me being stupid there, that just showed like the red thing is like what he's hovering over, but when he clicks on it, it says drop item or use item, so that's like very simple to see like what like the commands are with each item.
Okay, that should be good enough.
If you look down to the bottom left now, you can see that his drink bar is now full and his food bar is like half full from having some instant oatmeal. So you also have to have more food to fill yourself up.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Alright.
So, where are you on the freeway? I don't see you.
Just like along the edge.
Oh, great, I see you there, okay? So, I'm gonna go out the window, okay? Just make sure it's clear.
Okay, I don't see anything yet.
Good. I'm coming out, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I see blood.
Oh, wait up a sec. I see a couple of zombies in the building there.
In the building? In the garage?
Yeah, that garage next to.
You can hear their zombies have quite an annoying growl to them.
I see zombies. Well,
as I'm running out of time, I'm going to have to continue like the commentary like this. So now he's like considering going and killing the zombies that are on the other side of the wall. So he's got his mate covering him like on the radio. He comes round the corner and takes them both out. See on the floor there, you can see small backpack and an Uzi mag, and this is 9mm something. They obviously killed someone, and they're talking about the body lying there. The girl they obviously killed. So obviously the male and female characters are being integrated into this as well. He's also got enough room to pick up backpacks as well, or like he's got a backpack, but then he's picking up another backpack. So obviously got enough inventory room to pick up both of them.
Go up the side door and run along the side of the freeway.
So this is coming to an end now. I'm just going to end it at the 15 minutes, but he's going to come around there and see the zombies, and you'll make the sounds they make and some of the other growls. But I hope you enjoyed this analysis. I think I'm going to get this game. It looks pretty good. Hopefully more gameplay comes out soon, some more information. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.